Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering us all today in this important gathering. Ask that you bestow your guidance and blessing upon each other. May we honor one another with an open heart. May we voice our truth and listen with an open heart. Bless everyone present today, and each may be able to share his or her contributions and gifts. Grant good health and safety to loved ones left outside this room, and bestow peace and goodwill to all of us. We ask for your wisdom and grace to use our talents for the betterment of others. May the various activities related to this day be a success through your intervention. With gratitude, we offer this prayer in your name. Amen.
You may now be seated. Today marks a significant event as we gather for the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Commission on Elections and the University of the Philippines for the planning, design, and implementation of the Commission's digital transformation initiatives. Before we proceed with the program, allow me to acknowledge the esteemed guests and partners present here today. Our partners from the University of the Philippines, led by its president, Mr. Angelo A. Jimenez. We are also honored to have the presence of the members of the Commission and Bank, led by our COMELEC Chairman George Owen M. Garcia, along with our distinguished commissioners, Commissioner Ernesto Ferdinand P. Macedo Jr., Commissioner Nelson J. Celos, Commissioner Maria Norina S. Tangaro Casingal. We also have here with us today our Deputy Executive Director for Operations, Rafael B. Olano. A warm welcome as well to our senior officials from COMELEC, as well as our friends from the media. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Before we proceed with the signing proper, let us hear a few words from our partner. It is our honor to invite to the podium the President of the University of the Philippines, President Angelo A. Jimenez. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Thank you. Chairman Garcia, Commissioner Celis, Commissioner Maceda, and Commissioner sorry, I couldn't memorize everything at the same time. Uh, Please, before I proceed, I'd like to introduce the officials of the university that brought here with me. May I introduce our Vice President, Marian Coquiarguero, Vice President for Public Affairs, our Assistant Vice President for Legal Affairs, Eunice Sanya, our Assistant Vice President for Student Affairs, Maria Shari Oliquido, our Assistant Vice President for Digital Transformation, Elvira Lapus, our Chief of Staff of the Office of the President, my office, Attorney Ricky De La Torre, and our Senior Project Manager, Office of the Vice President for Digital Transformation, Ms. Regine Pustadan. Maayong buntag kaninyong tanan. I am very happy. Yes, I am a Manobo from Butuan City. My IP name is Dato Magkalagan, but my Christian name is Attorney Jimenez. I have fond memories of this Palacio del Gobernador because decades ago, I used to come here to stage rallies outside when I was a student. That was in the early 80s when the Education Act became a greater issue during the time. And now I find myself a government official helping this office do its work. And we are very proud of it. So I am glad and proud to be here today at this remarkable moment of collaboration where two institutions deeply committed to the service of the Filipino people unite their expertise, resources, and vision for a more robust and technologically empowered electoral system. The signing of this memorandum of understanding between the Commission on Elections and the National University, the University of the Philippines, is more than just a formal understanding. It is a pledge to uphold the democratic process through innovation, research, and the responsible use of technology. Elections or democracy is not just about elections, we know that. It is about informing the citizenry. It is about encouraging an environment where we can have conversations. Democracy is not about tyranny of the majority. It is respect for minority rights. As a matter of fact, in our democracy, you don't need majority vote in many instances. We are a pluralist democracy to be exact. But we all know that the electoral system is the bedrock of our democratic principles. With clean and honest elections, we ensure that every Filipino voice is heard and every vote is counted with integrity and security. Democratic elections are among the most transformative inventions of humankind. Now we are in an era defined by digital transformation, radically shaped by information and communications technology. It is imperative that we harness the power of these technological advancements to enhance and safeguard the electoral process. On this, we are united. And upon this partnership, we build our shared commitment to harness the power of technology and innovation in order to strengthen democratic governance. UP, as a national university, has always been the vanguard of nation building. Also, we flatter ourselves. Our role, as enshrined in the UP Charter, Republic Act 9500, is exactly that. As mandated, we do not merely seek knowledge for its own sake. We strive to apply our expertise in the service of the country. For those of you who came from UP and left it decades ago, our motto is no longer just honor and excellence. Our motto is honor, excellence, service, or honor and excellence in the service of the nation. Through this agreement, we extend our wealth or what knowledge we have in ICT planning, policy formulation, software development, cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, data science and analytics, and other emerging technologies to reinforce COMELEC's digital transformation program, which we are very excited to support. This is a partnership built on mutual trust and shared aspiration for a more transparent, accessible, and efficient electoral system. And I'd like to thank the COMELEC for your trust on your national university. We envision a future with cutting-edge innovations like blockchain, robotic process, automation, cloud computing, secure and streamline the way elections are conducted. By working together, UP and COMELEC, it is our hope, can help ensure that our democratic process, our democratic exercises remain credible and resilient against the challenges of the evolving digital landscape. Beyond technological advancement, this collaboration reflects UP's deep commitment to social responsibility. As stated in our charter, we are duty bound to provide research, expertise, and policy recommendations that directly impact national development. Elections are not just about counting votes, as I said earlier. They are about empowering the electorate, safeguarding our people's will, and fostering trust in democratic institutions. Something very critical today, trust in democratic institutions. By lending our capabilities to this cause, we reaffirm our role as catalysts for positive change in government. So I extend my deepest gratitude to the chairperson, to Chair Garcia and the entire COMELEC, the commission, and your COMELEC team for their vision and dedication. I also would like to take this opportunity to commend our UP experts, particularly the Information Technology Development Center under Director Pahe, who unfortunately is not here with us today, but is ably represented, for their commitment to excellence in digital transformation. To Vice President Peter C., our most brand new Vice President, the UP Digital VP for Digital Transformation, is a brand new office, but we have been there for quite some time already, but it's about time that we reflect its higher status by assigning a VP position to the head of our digital transformation efforts. Peter has worked tirelessly to make this partnership possible. Thank you for embodying UP's mission of honor and excellence in the service of the Filipino people. Of course, Peter and Director Pahi is working very hard because this is the request of his professor in business, Commissioner Celis. So this MOU signing is just the beginning. Let us continue to work together, pushing the boundaries of what technology can achieve for the betterment of our electoral system and ultimately our nation. But before I end, I would like to thank the COMELEC for bathing this room with maroon. I really feel at home, and I would like to acknowledge the presence of our UP Law alumni among the COMELEC as well. Four of us here came from the same college. It doesn't mean that UP Law is the best. UP Law is the best college in UP. I have to say this because we have 600 programs, and I could get in trouble by saying that UP Law is the best. But thank you for those maroon colors. My face is there. I would like to believe that we share through this color a common commitment, not just to become champions in basketball, but to become champions of the entire Filipino people. Daghang salamat kaninyong tanan. Mabuhi ang COMELEC. Mabuhay ang UP. Padayon.
Thank you very much, President Jimenez. Of course, this event would not be complete without hearing from our very own chairman. May we now call on COMELEC Chairman George Erwin M. Garcia. Let's give him a warm round of applause.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat, Mr. President Jimenez, sa UP family, sa Commission and Bank, sa senior staff of the Commission, the officials, employees of the COMELEC, sa mga members po ng media, magandang umaga. So paano ba yan? Number 1 university, pero pasensya muna, Commissioner Maceda. UP nga pala, sa UP po siya, UP. Bago siya lumipat doon sa kalaban ng UP. Ando sa kabilang kalye. Alam niyo po, digital transformation. Lagi na lang po yan yung naririnig natin na salita. Digital transformation, digital transformation. Dito nga sa COMELEC, kinreate natin yung Committee on Digital Transformation. Hindi dahil sa nakikiuso tayo. Kung hindi, na-realize po namin, Mr. President, paano mo mapagmamalaki na nag-automate ka ng eleksyon, tapos yung processes mo sa komisyon, manual. Tapos yung mga ginagawa mong sistema, manual. Ang automated lang yung conduct ng eleksyon. We honestly believe na kinakailangan na nag-a-adapt din tayo sa mga makabagong teknolohiya, makabagong Pilipino para sa makabagong halalan. Yan po yung aming sinasabi para sa 2025 election. Pero hindi po ito issue lang ng makina, issue lang ng sistema, kundi issue ng tao. The people must be able to adapt to these new changes when it comes to the adoption of modern technology. Hindi po sapat na pinaboboto natin sila gamit ang bagong makina. Hindi po sapat na mabilis ang pagbilang ng mga boto o kaya mabilis ang pag-proclaim ng mga kandidato. Ang tanong, credible ba? Ang tanong, pinagkakatiwalaan ba ng sambayanan? So ibig sabihin po, ginagamit natin dapat ang teknolohiya para mas lalo lang ma-enhance yung tiwala ng sambayanan na ang boto nila nabibilang ng tama at ang taong dapat na nananalo at napoproklama rin ng commissioner elections. Sapagkat isa dyan sa prosesong yan ang mawalan ng tiwala ng sambayanan, yung buong pundasyon ng halalan, mawawala rin ng tiwala hanggang ang demokrasya ng ating bansa ay hindi na mapagkakatiwalaan. Yan po yung binabanggit ni President Jimenez kanina. na ang importansya ng teknolohiya ay gano'n na lamang, subalit huwag nating kalilimutan, as the advancement in technology will be there will always must be, likewise, changes in the acceptance of the people of these technologies. Halimbawa po, sa ibang bansa, nasa kasalukuyan, dati po kasi nag-automate sila ng election, ngayon bumabalik sa manual. Yung sinasabi nila, parang ang COMELEC, paurong naman daw tayo. Tayo naman, purso ng purso sa pag-automate ng election. Kaya lang, alam niyo po, lalong-lalo na sa mga taga-UP, pagkagagaling, dahil lalo yung policy making. 2-3 linggo bago ka makapagproklama ng presidente, senador, sa manual election. Dati nga nun, gamutik ng mag 1 month bago ka mag-proclaim. Alam natin, from election hanggang sa proklamasyon, pwedeng may mangyari sa boto, pwede may mangyari sa mismong kung sino dapat ang mapoproklama. Samantalang kung on the next day, alam mo na kung sinong panalo, wala nang duda. Alam na ng sambayanan ito dapat ang mapoproklama. So may kaibahan po yung bagay na yun sapagkat at least ang feeling ng tao, tapos na ang problema, move on tayo. Yung po yung isang nakita namin kagandahan lang nang nag-adapt tayo ng automated election system. Kahit paano, nawala ang issue ng ballot snatching, nawala ang issue ng multiple proclamations, nawala ang issue ng uncertainty sa ating democracy. Ang problem po naman, dahil nag-automate tayo, tumaas naman ang incidence ng vote buying, terrorism, violence. Kasi hindi mo na kaya gawa ng paraan. Yung machine, yung technology. So anong gagawin? Mamimili na lang ng boto. Bakit? Kasi hindi na magagawa ng paraan yung dating dagdag bawas ng manual election, napaka-imposible. So mamili na lang tayo ng boto. Yan ngayon po ang threat sa ating pong makabagong demokrasya. And so, in the same manner that we are enhancing democracy through the use of modern technology, we are fighting irregularities and anomalies outside of this technology or this modern innovation. Yan yung mga bagay na wala sa makina, wala sa sistema, kaya yung po yung hinihingi namin na tulong, hindi lamang sa iba't ibang institusyon, kung hindi sa institution of higher learning katulad ng Universidad ng Pilipinas. Naniniwala po tayo. UP can guide the Commission in making or preparing the proper policy guidelines for our people in the next succeeding elections. Ang bawat halalan ay pagkakataon ng mga karanasan na makakupulot po kami upang mas improve natin ang pagboto ng ating mga kababayan. Naniniwala po tayo, dapat hindi maging mahirap ang pagboto ng mga kababayan natin at dapat yung mga vulnerable sectors natin magmula sa nakatatanda, mga may kapansanan, nagdadalang tao, mayroon ng IPs, lalo-lalo na kung saan kabilang ang ating UP President. Dapat hindi sila naiiwan sa ating halalan. Naniniwala tayo, magiging effective lamang isang teknolohiya o proseso sa teknolohiya at makabagong pamamaraan kung hindi naiiwan ang kahit isang grupo o sektor ng ating lipunan. Dapat po sa isang halalan, walang maiiwan sapagkat ang bawat boto para sa bawat Pilipino. Isang balota, isang botante, isang Pilipino, yan po ang ating pong sinasabi. And so, again, we'd like to really appreciate po the University of the Philippines, headed by our President, sa inyo pong lahat, sapagkat binigyan nyo kami ng pagkakataon, makasama dito sa isang cooperative party, sa isang partnership po na ito, para kahit paano, 2 institusyon para sa demokrasya, para sa kinabukasan ng ating bansa. I-guide nyo po kami, tulungan nyo po kami, sapagkat hindi po kaya ng COMELEC lang. Kailangan po namin ang tulong ng bawat isa. Maraming salamat po. Magandang umaga.
Thank you so much, Joel. And now, the moment we have all been waiting for, the official signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Commission on Elections and the University of the Philippines. To sign for the University of the Philippines, we have President Angelo A. Jimenez, to be witnessed by the Vice President for Public Affairs of the University of the Philippines, Ms. Marian L. Coquia Regidor. For the Commission on Elections, we have to sign COMELEC Chairman George Erwin M. Garcia, to be witnessed by the Commissioner in charge of the Digital Transformation Program of the Commission, Commissioner Nelson J. Sanis. Now for a quick photo opportunity, may I invite the parties to please stand and present the signed contract. We also invite the parties to put the contracts down for the meantime for a ceremonial handshake to seal the partnership. Let's give them a warm round of applause. At this time, we kindly request everyone to please rise for the singing of the COMELEC hymn. For now, we should end the ceremony today. Once again, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our guests, partners, and spirituals for this event today. Maraming salamat.
Good morning po, Chair. Isa from Bamboradio, Philippines po. Ask ko lang po kay President din po tsaka kay Chairman po. So, dito po bang mga signing or itong partnership natin with the University of the Philippines ay first time po ba? And why po ang University of the Philippines lang po yung parang nagkaroon tayo ng MOA signing. Meron din po ba tayo for other schools? Ganyan po.
Yes, this is, as far as I know, the first time that we have entered a memorandum of understanding (MOU) with the COMELEC on this particular matter. This doesn't mean that baka yung ibang matter meron, no? But you see, the University of the Philippines under Republic Act 9500 is really mandated to provide these kinds of service to other government agencies. We are ang UP po is under our charter is a teaching university, a research university, a public service university as well as a global and regional university. That is the our four of our main function. So this is quite normal. There is no agency in government where UP has not provided this kind of assistance in many ways, not from ICT, agriculture, DOTR, DOST. Listen po, I do not know of any agency na walang collaboration with the University of the Philippines, and this is just one of them, but a very important one as well.
Yung collaboration between the University of the Philippines and the Commission on Elections, matagal na ho namin pinag-uusapan ito, may mga months na with President Jimenez. At ang model po nito ay kung may mga tumatakbong sistema na o kung mayroong mga best practices, like for example, ang University of the Philippines, na pwedeng i-adapt ng Commission on Elections, yun po ay gagawin natin. Just for example, yung National Government Accounting System na ginawa ng PUP long time ago. Inadapt po yan ng Commission on Audit years back nung si Chairman Guillermo Carage. Inumpisahan niya yung digitalization doon sa audit. So kung natatandaan nyo, meron ho tayong tinatawag na National Government Accounting System. Yung National Government Accounting System po yun ay ginawa sa PUP. At yan ay na-adapt ng Commission on Audit nationwide. At naging Electronic National Government Accounting System o ENGAS. Isa pa hong modelong maganda, yung ginawa ng PLM when I was the Executive Vice President at that time. Kausap ko po nun ang dating presidente ng UP, si Secretary Fred Pascual. At napag-usapan namin at that time na you're already migrating to a new system. Baka naman pwede niyong i-donate sa PLM yung old system nyo. To make the long story short, nagkaroon ng turnover between the President of the University of the Philippines and Mayor of Manila. At that time was Mayor Erap. So from 2017 until now, ginagamit po ng PLM yung online enrollment ng University of the Philippines. Dati-dati 3 days ho yung pila pagka nag-enroll yung mga PLM students, pero ngayon wala na hong pila. So ngayon, ang pinag-uusapan namin with the University of the Philippines, ano-ano yung mga best practices na pwedeng i-adapt ng COMELEC. At ano-ano yung mga sistema na pwede namang ma-adapt din ng Commission on Elections. At napag-uusapan ho namin kanina ni President Jimenez, even doon sa United States, meron tayong tinatawag na Department of Government Efficiency. So, yun ang kanilang digitalization transformation or digital transformation na guru na si Elon Musk. So, maganda po itong collaboration between COMELEC and the University of the Philippines. Yan po ay hindi lamang sa kanan ng Commission on Elections, but in general, ang ating gobyerno. So, yun po yung concept ng adoption. Kasi kung meron ng tumatakbong gulong, why reinvent the wheel if there are already systems running around? You just adopt it. Alam mo, gumawa ka pa ng isang gulong na kudrado na hindi na matatakbo yung sasakyan. So the best way really is Adopt systems that are already working. When I was with the bank, ganun din yung ginagawa namin eh. Nag-share kami with the other banks. Meron ko ba sistema dyan na tumatakbo, baka pwede naman ma-adapt namin. Ganun yung mga collaboration, even in Megalink, ganun din ang ginagawa namin. We share resources. Maganda ho yung ganung konsepto, yung collaboration. Kaya napakaganda ho nitong MOU signing or Memorandum of Understanding between the COMELEC and the University of the Philippines. Salamat po.
Magandang umaga. Darlene Kai po from GMA News. From formerly UP Mascom. Iba na kasi ngayon eh. Yung question po, both for President Jimenez and COMELEC Chair Garcia, ano po exactly yung commitment ng UP sa COMELEC? How exactly will UP assist COMELEC and in which processes po? Salamat.
Yun nabanggit ko kanina, kunwari merong system na maganda na pwede nang i-adapt ng Commission on Elections. Yun ho ay pinag-uusapan between two parties. At paano i-implement yung isang digital transformation project. Nabanggit nga ho kanina ni Presidente, meron silang tinatawag na blockchain technology, meron tinatawag na cloud computing, at marami pa hong iba. Pwede hong tignan ng Commission on Elections ito mga na-implement na ng University of the Philippines. At siyempre, this MOU would, shall we say, make the foundation very firm between the two parties.
This MOU is not yet a memorandum of agreement. The MOU is basically a formal declaration of intent. On the part of UP, we can assist on policy framework building. Number two, management systems. Number three, technology aspects of this program, among many others, of course, but these are the three main that is available within the university. And we've been doing this for quite some time already, since, as a matter of fact, we were founded. But the idea is to be able to discuss initially the areas where we can collaborate on a specific level. And the moment we identify areas, then we shall proceed to a actual memorandum of agreement covered by this area. So you might say that this is a declaration, a formal one, of our seriousness of our intent to offer the services of the university to the COMELEC, like we do other government agencies.
Hi, good morning po. Ivy Reyes from Billionaire News Channel and UP Baguio Alum po. I just want to ask, are there plans po are there plans from UP's and for IPs? Like how do we communicate digital transformation sa mga communities na hindi gaano reachable? Yan po.
Thank you very much. I feel so at home here right now. So, yeah. So, yes, we want ang ating digital transfer. UP was the first one to come out with a framework on artificial intelligence in particular. No? At saka, of course, iba naman yung artificial intelligence sa digital transformation. No? But they're connected with each other. No? But what we want is a inclusive uh, technology platform that will reflect our policies to be on diversity and inclusivity. So, but right now, we are as a university, of course, there are so many. We do not come out with a program separate from the others. No? From the others, so the kind of AI framework, just to give you an idea, we have is it must have meaningful human control. It must be able to identify hidden biases based on race, ethnicity, faith, gender, as a matter of fact. So, and these are very, or as a matter of fact, ano na yan, implanted na yan sa lahat ng ginagawa namin, or so at least we try our best because these are some things that are evolving. But for a specific effort on IPs in general, that is still a very developing concept because we are still here at the very start of it with on policy building across the country. No? Sa UP naman, meron din naman tayong mga IP students doon, but they're quite well integrated and very competent. Some of them are really excel academically and even in research. So kasama po yun sa overall program ng UP.
I believe that would be the last question for today. Since there's no more questions, this concludes our program today. Once again, thank you so much for everyone for gracing this event. Maraming salamat. And finally, lunch is served.
Ini-expect na may magpa-file sa Korte Suprema nung issue patungkol sa pagkukondak ng COMELEC na internet voting. Simula po yan na mag-issue ang COMELEC ng isang resolusyon na kung saan sinasabi natin na aside from in-person voting, na postal voting, may pangatlo na tayo, yung pong electronic voting o yung internet voting natin. Ini-expect namin na sana may mag-question para lang malaman natin kung talaga bang tama ang aming gagawin para din mabigyan tayo ng guidance ng ating kataas-taasang hukuman. Subalit, simula po nung aming ilabas yung resolution na yon, well, hanggang kahapon, wala naman po nag-file ng petisyon laban sa Commission on Elections. At siyempre po, tuloy-tuloy ang ating pong paghahanda patungkol sa internet voting. At yan naman po ay niyakap at talaga pong mainit na tinanggap ng mga kababayan natin abroad, lalong-lalo na rin po ang ating pong mga embahada at konsulada sa iba't ibang parte ng ating bansa, ng ating mundo. Ibig sabihin, gustong-gusto po nila ang internet voting sapagkat alam natin ay napakababa ng porsyento ng bumoboto kapag ka ito ay in-person voting. Inuulit ko at pinapaalala, noong nakaraang eleksyon, 2022, 40.59% lamang ang nakaboto sa ating pong dalawang modes of voting. Yan po ay 600,000 lamang sa 1.967 million na mga botante abroad. At ang ginastos po ng COMELEC noong 2022 ay halos 600 milyong piso. On a per capita, on a average, 1,000 pesos per voter po ang ginastos natin na bumoto. Masyado pong malaki yon kumpara sa regular na ginagastos natin kapag ang pagboto ay dito sa ating bansa. Kung kaya naman, pinursige ng COMELEC ang internet voting. Sinasabi nila walang batas. Ang amin pong interpretasyon, yung pong Republic Act 10950, yung mismong amendment sa mismong batas natin patungkol sa overseas voting, ay nagsasabi na ang COMELEC can venture on other mode or modes of voting. At sinasabi doon na magre-report lang kami sa Kongreso patungkol sa pagpunta natin sa ibang mode of voting. Siyempre po sa kasalukuyan, hindi pa po kami nagre-report kasi later pa po kami magre-report kapag sinagawa po natin. Sinigurado po natin proper ang consultation namin. Sinigurado po natin kapag mula sa Senado at sa Kongreso, dinidiscuss po natin ang internet voting. Nung mag-defend kami ng budget, diniscuss namin ang internet voting. Sa Electoral Reforms Committee, diniscuss namin ang internet voting. Sa ating pong Senate Electoral Reforms Committee, for 4 times, umaten tayo, diniscuss namin ang internet voting at wala naman pong objection violently doon sa ating pong pagpunta sa internet voting, pati po mga kababayan natin. So, again, handa po kami na harapin yung kaso na i-file sa amin dyan sa Korte Suprema upang magkaroon po ng interpretasyon kung talaga bang tama o mali ang COMELEC. But as of now, the COMELEC will proceed with internet voting in 77 posts abroad. In 16 posts ay ang pagboto natin gamit ang ating mga makina. In 77 posts, handa na po sapagkat 18,000 magna 19,000 na po ng mga kababayan natin ang kasalukuyang nag-i-enroll sa ating sistema sa 1.241 million ng mga botante natin abroad. At so far naman natutuwa sila doon sa ating doon sa enrollment at doon sa pagpapractice nila gamit ang sistema. Pinapaalala ko po sa lahat at kahit po doon sa nag-file na dahil po sa paghahanda po natin, ang pagboto po ng mga kababayan natin abroad ay gagawin na po ngayon darating na at 13 ng Abril. At therefore po, ilang araw na lang po yan. At kung sakali po na may ma-issue ang Korte Suprema, anuman po, tatanggapin po ng Commission on Election yan. Sapagkat handa naman po kami, sinasabi nga namin, nung nilabas namin yung aming resolusyon that the COMELEC will proceed with electronic voting or internet voting for our overseas Filipinos.
Pero ito contingency plan is mag-i-ako before April 13 pa sa overseas voting.
Meron naman po kami na excess na mga makina. Remember po, sinabi ko may 16,000 na excess na makina kami. Meron lang naman po tayo more or less na 93 posts abroad. So kahit magpadala po kami ng tigitigisang makina, kahit pa nga po may contingency, yung mga balota naman po, napakadali namin imprenta kung sakasakali ang mga balota. Pero tatandaan po ng lahat na ang pagboto sa abroad ay isang buong buwan. Mula po ito, tatagal po ito mula po sa Abril 13 hanggang Mayo 12. So, kasabay na kasabay ang katapusan noon sa mismong araw naman ng pagboto dito sa ating bansa. So, sana nga po naging maaga yung kanilang petisyon para lang po kahit paano hindi rin po maimbierna yung ating pong paghahanda. At syempre, ngayong umasa na yung mga kababayan natin abroad na makakaboto sila gamit na ng kanilang cellphone, laptop at iPad. Pero ganun pa man, again, ay ini-expect po natin itong mga ganitong bagay. May mga contingency measure naman po ang COMELEC. And at the same time, handa naman po kami sagutin yung mga ibabato na mga legal na issue doon po sa pagpunta natin sa internet voting.
Sir, in case po ba yung makina ipapadala natin, option po ba yung pag-set ng DRE? Option dun sa makina?
Opo, option po talaga yung DRE sapagkat pwede po tayo hindi na mag-imprenta ng balota. Dahil pagka po gumamit ka ng DRE touchscreen, mag-iimprenta siya ng mismong papel, ng mismong pinakabalota ng ating ng ating mga botante. Makikita nila kung tama. In fact, pwede pa nga namin ilagay yung picture sa limbawa doon sa ng mga kandidato doon po sa mismong screen para makikita po. Para at least lang, kung kakailanganin huwag na tayo mag-imprenta ng balota, hindi na tayo mag-imprenta ng balota. Total yung pong 1.241 million na mga balota, kung kakailanganin, ay isang araw lang po ma-imprenta namin, more or less. Kasi Ganun naman po kabilis yung pag-iimprenta natin ng balota.
Person sa petition pa nung binibilaban sa questioning bakit wala manual counting sa precinct level under the automated selection.
Sapagkat under the automated election law po natin, ang aming pong study dyan, ang aming pag-aaral, nung magkaroon tayo ng Republic Act 9369, yung automated election law, inabandon po completely ang manual election or manual voting and manual counting. Completely po abandoned. Hindi po nag-prescribe ang ating batas ng dalawang sistema sa isang eleksyon. Ibig sabihin, hindi siya manual, hindi siya automated. Sapagkat, kung ganun po pala na dalawa ang pine-prescribe ng batas, bakit po binibigay sa aming budget ng executive at saka ng legislative ay pang isang sistema lang, which is the automated election. Kung talagang ang batas ay nagsasabing dalawang dapat na sistema. Ngayon po, kung dalawa talaga ang sistema, halimbawa, manual at saka automated, paano po namin papaliwanag sa mga guro na meron tayong dagdag na 1 hanggang 2 araw para mabilang lang ang mga balota? Paano namin mapapaliwanag sa mga guro na wala naman pong pinagdadagdag na budget para po bayaran sila sa kanilang honoraria sa paglilingkod na ganyan? Yung pagsilbihin nga po namin sila ng 7 to 7 ay napakalaking istorbo na po sa kanila. May dagdag pa kaming 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. Napakalaking istorbo na konti nga lang po ang nadagdag namin na hiningi namin budget para sa kanila at dinawat po sa atin. Paano na kung bibilangin ang balota at pagkatapos ay ilalagay po sa makina? Tingnan niyo po yung 9369. Kung talaga pong nag-prescribe ang 9369, yung automated election law natin, ng dalawang sistema, bakit walang discussion ng specifics kung paano gagawin yung pagboto ng may manual at may automated? Hindi ba ang 9369 ang discussion patungkol sa automated voting, counting, canvassing, and consolidation of the results?
Sir, ito naman po sa areas under COMELEC control. Maguindanao del Norte po ba isa sa ilalim na natin yung buong probinsya o nakakulong pa rin po sa municipality po na ng Taguig?
Gusto ko po liwanagin. Kahapon po sa amin pong NBank, unanimous po ang buong komisyon sa isang desisyon. Hindi ko po muna i-reveal ang desisyon sapagkat pina-finalize po kasi namin yung nakalagay sa resolution sapagkat gusto namin sabihin ano ang gagawin ng COMELEC kung COMELEC controlled ang area. Kung napapansin niyo po ng mga nakakaraan, hindi po nililiwanag ng komisyon kung ano ba talaga ang implikasyon kapag COMELEC control ang isang area. Wala po kayong nababasa. Gusto namin po pag nilabas yung resolusyon, nakalagay po doon ano ang specific na gagawin ng COMELEC. Kami ba ang may control sa disposisyon ng pondo ng munisipyo or city hall? Kami ba ang may disposisyon sa pagbabago ng mga chief of police o mga iba pang kapulisan doon sa area? Kami ba ang pwede maglipat ng mga tauhan ng municipal government or city government? Kami ba ay pwede magdagdag ng napakadaming checkpoints? Ano ba talaga ang extent na tinatawag na COMELEC control? Hindi sa mananakot, kung hindi para lang ma-define ng maayos ang limitasyon ng pwedeng gawin kapag nilagay sa COMELEC control area. Ito po ang gusto kong sabihin. Yung pagdedeklara ng buong probinsya ng Northern Maguindanao at this point, negative po yan. Hindi na po natin malalagay sa COMELEC control ang buong probinsya. Unfair sa mga munisipyo na wala namang kaguluhan na nanggaling sa red na ngayon ay orange, nanggaling sa red na ngayon ay yellow. Pagkatapos bigla mo ilalagay ang buong probinsya sa COMELEC control. That is too unfair na pag-usapan po ng komisyon. Nakafocus po kami sa dato udin sinsuat. Pagamat, inaamin namin ang rekomendasyon ng mga tauhan namin sa field. Kasama na rin po yung law enforcement authorities natin ay ilagay ang buong probinsya under COMELEC control. But in the final analysis, it will be the COMELEC and bank that will have the final say kung buong probinsya ba o isang munisipyo lang sa buong probinsya ang idideklara under COMELEC control. At this point, the focus of the COMELEC ay nasa dato udin sinsuat at nawala po na yung Maguindanao Norte.
Kailan po lalabas yung decision, sir?
Pina-finalize po kasi namin ngayon yung mismong resolusyon. In fact, tapos na yung resolusyon, kaya lang yung mismong mga ipagagawa natin doon sa pinaka-administrador kung sakasakali nung COMELEC control area ay ano ba ang mga limitasyon ng gagawin niya. Kasi po, kinakailangan ang COMELEC ay may specific na tao o grupo na nagmamando doon sa area para i-perform yung trabaho ng administrador ng isang COMELEC control area.
Tapos pinagkano kamo, na ipag-commonly control sila uli, guidelines lang ang lang.
Yes po.
Sir, how about number 2?
Hindi po namin pinag-usapan yung ABRA kahapon sapagkat wala pa pong report sa amin yung ating PNP at saka po yung COMELEC personnel in the field. Sapagkat hanggang sa kasalukuyan ay iniimbestigahan nila kung yung bang pangyayari ay election-related violence o kung ano man. And therefore, gusto po kasi ng COMELEC na kikilos kami base sa kung ano ang rekomendasyon ng nasa baba. Maaaring baguhin namin yung kanilang rekomendasyon, i-modify yung kanilang rekomendasyon, i-abandon completely ang kanilang rekomendasyon, but the recommendation should be coming from the field. Hindi po pwedeng pangunahan ng komisyon dahil hindi po namin alam yung mismong extent ng problema, hindi po namin alam kung ano yung pangangailangan doon sa area at kung paano ba halimbawa po, ito ang katanungan namin kahapon. Kung ilalagay ba natin sa COMELEC control ang area, anong garansya natin na hindi mauulit ang violence? Anong garansya ng COMELEC na mapoprotektahan ang pagboto ng mga kababayan natin, hindi sila tatakutin o hindi sila ite-terrorize? Kasi kung ilalagay natin sa COMELEC control at mangyayari na naman ang pagpatay o ang violence, useless yung paglalagay sa COMELEC control at useless din lang pala yung mismo pag-exercise ng kapangyarihan ng COMELEC sa isang COMELEC controlled area. Kaya gusto po namin enumerate ano ba talaga ang for the first time, enumerate na natin ano ba ang dapat gawin sa isang COMELEC controlled area. Ano ang gusto mong end result na gusto mo mangyari sa COMELEC controlled area na yan?
Sir, pinagkaibigan sa dating system o yung nakita niyo dati na gusto niyo i-verify?
Dati po kasi hindi ganun kaliwanag kung ano ang trabaho, tungkulin, aksyon na dapat gawin kapag COMELEC controlled area. Kapag po kasi ganun, naniniwala tayo, parang may pag-abuso yun sa part ng COMELEC kapag hindi properly defined ano ang limitasyon, ano ang regulasyon. Kinakailangan ikahon natin ano ang dapat namin gawin. Upang pag dinala kami sa Korte Suprema at questionin yung aksyon at naging aksyon ng COMELEC, kahit paano naman kaya namin i-defend yung magiging kilos po ng COMELEC.
Attorney Alphonse. Attorney Alphonse.
Yun pa rin po yung apat na pinaghihinalaan at kasalukuyan minomonitor, iniimbestigahan. Sana nga makapagsabit na sa amin. Sana nga kung sakasakaling talagang mapapatunayan na merong ebidensya maglilink doon sa apat na individual ay karampatan na kaagad na maipasfile ng kaso yung apat na hindi lang persons of interest kung hindi mga suspect doon sa pagpatay sa ating election officer Maceda Act.
Sir, napag-uusapan niyo yung posibleng panusog ng bansang China sa Taiwan. And even the Malacanang said na ang pagpo-focusan talaga nila yung ating mga OFWs. Ngayon napapalapit yung online voting dun sa ating mga overseas voters. Ano ang contingency plan ng COMELEC dito?
Una, yun po yung kagandahan na meron tayong internet voting. Hindi na nila kinakailangan pumunta sa pinaka-embahada natin or sa konsulada o kung doon sa Taiwan, halimbawa yung pinaka-MECO natin. In fact, humingi pa sa amin extension yung MECO patungkol sa kanilang at saka yung permiso para doon sa pag-appoint ng kanilang mga electoral board, special electoral board members. At pinayagan naman po natin sila. Ibig sabihin, kung gamit lang ang cellphone, laptops at an iPad, kahit po kung may mangyari man yung ganyang klaseng kaguluhan, makakaboto po sila. Kumpara doon sa ilalagay natin yung pagboto sa isang area na pupuntahan po mismo nila yung lugar kung saan po sila boboto. So ganun po yung advantage ng ating internet voting. Ngayon po, pwede naman po ang COMELEC nakalagay po sa ating pong Omnibus Election Code sa Section 6 yung postponement of the election. Kung sakasakali sa isang area nagkaroon ng force majeure, natural calamity, o anuman pong makakaapekto sa pagboto ng mga kababayan natin, pwede po kami mag-postpone ng election for 30 days. Yan po ay nakalagay mismo sa ating Omnibus Election Code. Or at the same time, nangyari naman po, kung natatandaan ng lahat ng COVID-19 noong 2022, merong 2 post sa China ang hindi talaga tayo nakapagpaboto sa ilan nating mga kababayan, at least mga 1,000 yun na higit, 1,200, sapagkat hindi talaga pumayag yung mismong lugar na magpaboto because of yung mataas na quarantine na pinapatupad doon. Kaya po hindi na tayo nagdesisyon ng COMELEC to do away with the voting because nakailang araw na magdadalawang linggo na hindi pa rin nakakaboto yung mga kababayan natin doon.
Sure, gaano karami yung voters natin sa Taiwan? Ano yung figures?
I'm going to review the figures para sa Taiwan natin. But surely medyo madami-dami rin yung Taiwan natin. Lahat naman na ito speculation at this point. Basta wag po mag-alala ang lahat. Ang batas natin ay may sufficienteng contingency at ang COMELEC din naman ay may contingency sa kung ano man ang pwedeng mangyari. Tulad na lang po yung Bulkang Kanlaon. At ang COMELEC din ay may contingency kung sakasakali na sadyang ito ay pumutok bago mag-eleksyon or during the conduct of the election.
Lang na Okta Research na nagsasabi 66 or a great majority of registered voters naniniwala na magiging rampant yung vote buying as the election approaches. Statement lang ng COMELEC.
Kaya po talagang humihingi kami ng tulong sa mga kababayan natin. Hindi po sapat na nakatingin lang tayo kahit hindi tayo tumatanggap. Mas maganda po kung magre-report tayo, i-report nyo, a-action kami. Tingnan nyo po kung a-action kami. Pag hindi kami umaksyon, huwag kayo magre-report. Walang kwenta ang COMELEC pagka ganon. Kinakailangan po may nare-report sa amin para po may pagbabasihan po yung kilos ng Commission on Election. Pinangako po namin ng barangay na SK elections yan. Tinupad po namin. Pangako rin po namin yan. Basta po makapag-report kayo ng mga ganyang klaseng anomalya, lalo po pamimili ng boto, dyan po kikilos ang COMELEC. We will not hesitate to disqualify candidates. Sa bandang huli, kandidato lang naman sila. So what kung mag-disqualify tayo? O magpapalit tayo ng mga kasong kriminal sa kanila. Ang importante po dito ay maniwala ang sambayanan sa proseso at sistema na pinapatupad natin. At the same time, maniwala sila na hindi mangyayari mga ganyang klaseng irregularidad kung hindi po sila mananahimik. Dahil pag nanahimik po ang sambayanan, mga kababayan natin, talagang mamamayagpag po ang pamimili ng boto.
Yung na po natin complaints, baka meron.
32 po yung complaints pero halos lahat po dito sa NCR. Naitanong na nga po yan, sinabi po ng isang dyaryo, mukhang lumalabas na ang NCR talaga ang vote buying capital of the Philippines. Hindi naman po siguro. Baka mahirap naman sabihin natin na porket dito yung mga complaints. Dahil lang siguro, talagang aktibo yung mga kababayan natin mag-report dito sa Metro Manila. O dahil sa may easy access sila, dahil ang report nila ay pinapadala dito sa atin po sa main office ng COMELEC. Pero sana po, kahit yung mga nasa probinsya, ipakita po natin sa kanila na hindi nila magagawa ang pamimili ng boto. Yung mga magkakalaban, bantayan niyo po yung mga kalaban niyo. Baka namimili na po ng boto. Mauungusan po kayo.
Share update tayo dun sa mga nabaklas na local and national candidates. May mga sumusobra na po ba na paulit-ulit na nilalagay ang mga posters?
Pero po, natutuwa po tayo dahil matapos po namin gawin yung pagbabaklas dyan sa Kalamba, nakamonitor po tayo kahapon na yung mismong ilang kandidato ay nagbaklas. May mga video po kami natanggap, sila mismo ay nagbaklas ng kanilang mga posters o campaign materials. Maganda naman po yung ganon, para hindi na po kayo sulatan, para hindi na po namin kayo bigyan ng notice to remove campaign materials. And again, napakaganda ng inisyatiba dyan sa Region 5 sa Albay, na kung saan ang local government unit mismo nagsabi, walang pamimigay ng ayuda mula March 28. Hindi naman po namin pinagbawal yon. Pinayagan pa nga namin. Pero sila mismo nag-declare, walang klaseng ayuda ang ipamimigay beginning March 28. Napakagandang tulong po niya sa Commission on Election.
Sir,
Ito po, Ferdinand. Major forward.